Hi everyone, welcome to today's live. It's our last one of these couple of weeks and thank you for being here. It's been really lovely. And today's one is about improving our finances. So let me just refresh my computer. So I get it up on my computer. Okay, let's see. So how are you doing? How are you doing since, since all of these calls began, both last week and this week? I'm sure there's been lots shifting. So let me know how you are, how you've been finding them. And welcome. People are starting to come. Oh, Louise, hello. Welcome. I've just been out playing swing ball with my daughter and it was great fun. I have to say my hand-eye racket coordination I could do with practicing again, but it was great. It was just so lovely today. So yeah, I'm sure there'll be some more people coming in a minute. So I wanted, before we start our call, while we're waiting for everyone to come on, I wanted to just mention a little bit about the oils. I don't actually sell them. You can know. Hi, Louise. I don't actually sell them. You can only get them through doTERRA, directly from doTERRA, but I can help you get a wholesale account so you can get 25% off. And you can get as many or as few as you want, but once you have the wholesale membership, then you get 25% off. And once you get them, then I can support you with using them. So if you're interested, just let me know. And yeah, so hi Ruth. So this call is about money. It's about abundance, but it feels like it's specifically about money. Hello. It feels like specifically about money. And I was just tuning into that a bit before because I was going, why isn't it about abundance? Why is it about money? And it feels like it's like money has a certain frequency, and there's a feeling of, like, a lot of us maybe sort of go, ooh, I don't know about that frequency. Hello, is that a little cat or a mouse? It's cute. And so it feels like it feels like the call today is about allowing ourselves to tune into that frequency more and to receive it and to flow with it. And it looks like there's also some other... There's a cat. Oh. Hi, Carol. Oh, hi, Beatrice. Hi, Mom. Good to have you all here. I was just saying, it feels like this call is specifically about money and the frequency of money, and helping ourselves to tune in to the frequency of money. Hello. And it feels like the oils are helping us to open up to an abundance of all kinds, but it's like there's something coming in particularly about money. So let us, before we just, to get us started, let's just bring in, actually past tense looks like it's coming in. So this is a tension blend. It's good for releasing tension and stresses and that sort of thing. It's also good for releasing stuff in the past, whether it's past in this life or past life stuff. So let's and it's in a roll. It comes in a roll-on bottle here, so you can kind of roll it on to ease your headaches and things like that. All right, so if you want to have the sense that you're just allowing this energy to come in, if you have it, obviously take it out and smell it, and if you don't, then just let yourself receive this energy. Okay, so just feel your weight on the chair and your feet on the floor. And just have the sense that you are allowing whatever's in the past that has tension around it to do with money, that you're allowing it to, it's almost like you're just witnessing it. And we don't need to know consciously what it is, but we're just going, okay, there are tensions in various places. And that this oil and these plants that are in this blend are helping us to dissolve the tightness that's there around those places in our timeline. All right, and it also feels a little bit like it's going into the future as well. So places where we've already set up mentally or energetically, oh, well, that's going to be difficult. Oh, I don't know about that. So it's like we've got these tensions set up in the future. And this oil, again, looks like it's helping us just to go, okay, let's just see if there's something else. And just feel into your body, because I feel like there's a softening coming into our body as well. Yeah, so just breathe. Just feel your weight in the chair, your feet on the floor. It's quite funny. I can feel all these almost like burping sensations. It's like these bubbles of stuff releasing. And I'm just getting a picture of all these burps. It's like burp here, burp there. But it's like, I know, and with each of these like little releases, there's a place that had been holding tension in the past or the future that's just relaxing and easing. All right, so ask yourself, how do I feel about money? And notice how you feel or what comes up in your body. Notice what comes into your mind, any thoughts or beliefs. Okay, you might feel a sensation, like a heaviness or a tightness or a ungroundedness or fear. Or you might go, okay, well, other people can have it, but I can't have it. Double. Yeah. Yeah, so just feel into those sensations or any thoughts that come into your mind, like there's not enough, or if I have it, then other people can't have it, or maybe there's just tension, there's just anxiety about it. This is really good for anxiety, by the way, of every kind. Yeah, and just almost like let yourself be with any of those feelings in a quite light-hearted way. It's like, oh yeah, they're there. And let yourself be okay to have them there, because they've been part of our journey and part of our progress and part of this experience, and you know, they've been valuable for us. Okay. And how would you like to feel about money? I got a picture there of some of us almost like scattering and running for the hills. It's like, I'm out of here. Beatrice, I feel like I'm breaking free from what a lot of other people around me have around me. Oh, okay, yeah, brilliant. Yeah. Yeah. Cutting cords or something. It's like, yeah. Oh, hi, Eileen, I didn't know you were here. Some people's names seem to pop up and other people's names don't. So, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, just feel into that energy. And how, yeah, so how would you like to feel around money? My eyes are doing the same as doing yesterday. Okay, so would you like a feeling of freedom? Would you like a feeling of spaciousness, a feeling of flow, a feeling of just not being an issue, of having plenty? Ruth, I'd like to feel relaxed around and about money. Yes. Yeah. It feels like there's an oil just about to come in, but not just yet. Yeah, okay, so we'll look in a minute. Yeah, so just feel more about how you would like to feel. And what would that feel like in your body? Just feel that feeling. So it's like it's already there and we just kind of need to tune into it more. Hi, Regina. Oh, Eileen. More confident, freedom, trusting. Yeah. And Beatrice, you're a bit cross tonight with your husband as he's feeling upset about us having no income right now. He's panicking. Okay. You could use some of your grounding oils. Hello, Regina. You could use some of your grounding oils, Beatrice, to help, you know, like in the air of the house, to help bring in that more of a sense of safety and earth supporting you all. Yeah, and it feels like there's other people's stuff there around it as well. All right, okay, so ginger is coming in now. And breathe as well, as my voice goes. Don't you love it when you have evidence that things are shifting? So breathe is respiratory blend. But like yesterday, opening up to the flow, helping us to receive. Actually, it feels so nice, and when I smell them, it's just and ginger is an oil of empowerment, so it helps you to own your power and own your choices and own what you want. All right, so these are coming in very much like very strong, kind of protecting, but not just protecting, like strong, almost like soldiers maybe, just that presence coming in. Gentle soldiers, kind soldiers, in a positive sense. But they're coming in and they are, being protective. They are helping us to, or the oils are helping us to own what we would like and to really feel that within us. And there's a sense of greater choice coming in as well. It's like we've had some parts of us that have said, I haven't really any choice about this. This is just the way things are. And these look like they're bringing in more of that sense of choice. It's been like, oh, okay, well, maybe we can open up to it. So just let these come in around you. Just feel into your body. So I can feel quite a lot of unlocking happening around the whole tummy area, and around the throat, around the heart. Yeah, so just keep breathing. All right, and any part, if you want to just be up and gone, just I'm getting out of here, just be with that part of you and just say, it's all right. Whatever is happening here is okay. We're being taken care of. We're safe. And actually, I think the ginger could be bringing up some of that wanting to run away bit. It's like that fear of owning our power, owning choices, or owning ourselves. Yeah, if you want to just sit with that and give yourself permission. I'm getting fun images today. And now I'm getting a picture of us kind of dancing along, like a little girl or something, just dancing along, dancing along the road or dancing along the path or something. And so if you want to feel into that bouncy feeling and that kind of freedom, childlike feeling, fun feeling, it feels quite girlish in a feminine sense, like a feminine bouncing. So whether you're male or female, it's the feminine aspect. Which again feels like it's linking in with this breathe, which is like the receiving. And something else. Now, isn't that funny? I think there's actually another essence. These are meant to be oils calls, but clearly essences are wanting to come in anyway. So there's an essence coming in. So if you have water there, you can ask that the essence go into the water. Beatrice, I'm walking in the dark. You're rebelling. Okay. So feel into that, because that's kind of like rebelling is owning your power as well, isn't it? It's like it is saying no to something, and it's saying, actually, I want this. So let yourself feel into the energy of it. Oh, you're dancing now. Okay. Okay, great. Yeah. So this essence that's coming in. So if you have water there, just ask it to go into the water, or later on you can go and get your water and it can go into that. And this essence is, interestingly, okay, so it's an oil of empowerment and light-hearted, like light-hearted choices, maybe. Feels like I can feel this, like down through our center is kind of opening up all the way, like a whole channel is opening up and all the way down through to the earth. It's like there's just more spaciousness, and our whole column is widening, it's expanding. There's a feeling of relief coming in. Can you guys feel that? It's coming in for everybody. Even if you don't have water, it's still coming in for you anyway. The water is just there if you want to drink it and tap into, tune into it later on, because every time you drink the water, you will be connecting with that energy of the essence. It's releasing stuff around our crowns. Oh, it looks like what's releasing around the tops of our head are different rules about this is what it is to be physical on Earth. And it's like this energy or this essence is coming in, it's going, no, it doesn't have to be like that. And it's almost like we're going, oh, you know, are you sure? You know, being human is different to being in spirit. But it feels like there's an encouragement there and that light-hearted feeling. All right, okay, and patchouli is coming in now. So patchouli is the oil of physicality, and so it looks like, thank you for those little pictures. The patchouli is helping us to manifest or to make grounded, make physical things. So it looks like it's where's that breathe? Hold on a second. I'm just going to put some of this on. Yeah. Actually, I'm also going to bring in where is it? I'm looking for spearmint. There's so many words I have to go hunting around a little bit. Spearmint is it helps with communication, like true expression, and I feel like I need it. So if anybody else needs it, you're more than welcome to just say yes, and it's coming in for you. Oh, that feels good. Yeah. So the patchouli is helping us to ground this energy that's coming in, and awareness, ground the shifts that the essence is helping us to manifest, if you like, to shift into. I can feel the wild orange at the side. It's just at the side supporting us. All right. Okay. So again, feel into money and the energy of money. Just notice how you feel about it right now, what it's bringing up in you for a moment. Okay, and also notice how you would like to feel about money. So there's loads of shifts. Can you feel it? Like I'm feeling it at my back, especially sort of lower middle back. It's just like it's got this spreading out, feeling a bit like a firework, but quite deliberate. And it just feels really nice. Yeah, can you feel that? How's anybody feeling all of this as it's happening? Or do you have any, thoughts or anything you'd like to share? Yeah, maybe just move your body a little bit, roll your shoulders or roll your neck. Okay. So, does anybody want to say anything about how you're feeling about money? Either how you are now or how you'd like to feel. Eileen, you can feel a release of the solar plexus. Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, and I can feel the juniper berry that I mentioned to you. That feels really good there. Yeah. As Ruth is like, money can see you now. Oh, yay! Yeah. Okay, brilliant. And actually, yes. Yeah, so just imagine that you're seeing money, and just notice and see, do you feel that money can see you? And just breathe, because it looks like there's much more of an openness there for everybody. So it's like with these groups, everything that anybody is bringing in or sharing, there's something similar happening with all of us. So everything that everyone is sharing or feeling or not sharing, but it's still going on, it's still relevant for all of us. Carol, I'm feeling afraid of the freedom it would give you. Okay. There's something. I feel like there's a grounding energy. You've got a couple of oils, haven't you? What were the oils that you have? If you want to take the oils that you have and just ask them to support you and just breathe with them. Yeah, because it feels like it would be a very different experience for you. Having the money, it feels like it would give you a totally different experience in life. And yeah, and because it feels so different, it's almost like, I'll just stick with what is. Even though, of course, another part of you is saying, I really want that. So there is a piece that's catching my attention. Well, peace, but you could also use lemon. because I think you have lemon, don't you? I don't think there's lemon in this. No, but if you have lemon, Carol, use it, and pieces coming in for everyone as well. Whew. So any parts of us that are afraid of the freedom that would give us and the difference in life experience that having money would give us, just allow this to come in. It looks like it's supporting us with that sense of freedom, bringing in more ease. So this is a reassuring blend. It's reassuring us that it's okay. And it's like we'll still be the same people. We'll just be more ourselves. We're not going to change. We're not going to become bad people. We're just going to be ourselves with more options. So just allow this to come in. Yeah, there's a lot going on. Sort of middle of the body, back and front. Yeah, Beatrice, money can see you now. See us now, brilliant. Yeah. All right, okay. So just have a sense of flow. A sense of flow. So imagine that you're seeing money, it can see you, and just imagine maybe that you're flowing together, or you're dancing together, or you're engaging with each other. Even if it feels a little bit tentative, or I'm not too sure about this, you just notice how you're feeling. And again, if there's any part of you that just says, I want out of here, this is too much, I feel afraid, or anything like that, just reassure that part, just be with that part and just go, it's okay, we're okay. Nothing's going to happen that isn't okay for all of us. And there's something there about when we move forward, we need to bring all our pieces with us, because if some piece gets left behind, we can't really move forward properly, and any forward movement we make, we'll have to just go back, if you like, to connect with the piece that was left behind. So if you want to have that sense, that we're moving forward with all aspects, or that you're moving forward with all aspects, and if an aspect is not feeling okay with this, just have that sense of you really listening and including that aspect. Beatrice, you've never felt so good about money. You have a feeling that enough. I have a feeling enough now making me a small. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So really stand in that feeling. Really let yourself feel that solidly in your body. Yeah. And I can feel that, like a jigging around. The way maybe if you're about to do something that's a bit nerve-wracking, like, I don't know, going on stage, or something that you're a bit nervous about. And you might be sort of just jigging around a bit nervously. It's like, oh, okay. And you're kind of doing it, and you're doing it. There's just that nervousness as well that's there. So if you're feeling any of that nervousness, just breathe into it. Feel into the freedom that staying with this process will give you. Okay, yeah, there's lots releasing at the back of the second chakra. Yes, that's it. That's Beatrice, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so it feels like it's calming a little bit now. There is something behind that I can't see at the moment, but there's something kind of behind us, like a shadow lurking, going, aha, but you've forgotten about me. It's like a saboteur, an inner saboteur or something. So any part of us that sabotages us or stops us from moving forward, it has our best interests at heart. It's trying to take care of us, it's trying to protect us. So if there's any part that's sort of just hiding behind you, that's saying, don't do this, just, actually, do you know what, there's an oil, what one is it? Maybe there's several. Ginger, breathe, and patchouli, is it? Those three. All right, there's some of these oils coming in. There's a bunch of them. I think they might be different for different people, actually. So wild orange, ginger, patchouli, breathe. They all feel like they're coming in different ways for each of us. Feels like it's very sophisticated, actually, whatever that combination is. They're coming in differently for everyone. Oregano for you, Beatrice. Yeah. Yeah, and actually that's true. If any of you have an oil coming into your mind that I'm not mentioning, go with the oil, because that's relevant, and it's probably relevant for all of us as well. Whether you say it or not is still coming in when you allow that to come in, and it feels very supportive. So the oregano will cut away the rubbish, will cut away the fluff, will be very practical about things and just go, yep, this is what's happening. And then these other ones look like they're really supporting and softening. I have patchouli, ginger and wild orange. They're really good for manifesting abundance and so on. Okay, and just have a sense that these oils are coming in to support that part that is holding us back, or that's sabotaging us, or it's going, it's not okay. They're coming in to support that aspect, which maybe is like an inner child aspect, or a past life aspect, or maybe an ancestral message, or anything like that. And that you're just giving it love, you're giving it space, you're giving it time. Okay. It feels quite emotional. Do you have that sense? It's like this part has been trying for so long and so hard to keep us safe and protect us and not let us get into danger. And it's just had so much emotion that's just kind of been held within it. And it feels like as it's releasing, it's everything's just softening. There's more calm coming in. I feel like, I can feel my legs more. I feel more like sprightly or more lively in my legs and my feet. There's more energy flowing through. There are more doors opening up, like more opportunities opening up. How are you guys feeling this? Or what's coming up for any of you? Okay. So just have a sense now that money is kind of flowing in and you're kind of catching it in your body, maybe catching it in your hands. It's like a flow of like a waterfall or a river or something. That you're just catching it. It could be in your body, you could be drinking it, it might be in your hands, maybe you're swimming in it, whatever way feels good for you. Eileen, you feel lighter. Okay, brilliant. Yeah, brilliant. Okay. All right, so just have that sense that you're receiving the money, and just notice how you feel about it. Does it feel different to how you felt half an hour ago? There's more of a sense of like friendship with that energy, that frequency, and laughter. You need to move, yeah. That feels good, Teresa, yeah. It feels like it's really grounding it all. Okay, so just imagine you're opening up, it's almost like you don't need to do anything, you're just receiving at the moment. Beatrice, you felt really heavy literally over the last few days. Might have been the resistance. Yeah, possibly also stuff clearing. It's like it might have been heavy clearing, but it was happening. My sense is that there was clearing happening, and I suppose the old stuff is part of that, Eileen, yeah, I feel like I'm related to it, where I felt, you felt disconnected from it before. Okay, yeah, nice. Yeah, not so alien, it's more like family. And actually, yeah, that's because money is an earth construct, and we're of the earth, so we are related. We are related if you want to look at it from that sense, from that point of view. Yeah. All right. Yes, just let yourself receive that flow. Imagine you're taking that flow and you're putting it into your purse or your bank account or into your debt, or just imagine you're just flowing it into the places that you would like it to flow into, or maybe a holiday, or just imagine that you're playing with it and you're letting it flow into wherever you want it to go. So if you were to actually get cash, what would you like to do with that? Just imagine that flow is going into those places. Okay, so I got a picture there of, it's like we were receiving, and then we were letting the energy go to somewhere, and then for some reason when we went to put it somewhere, we kind of cut off the flow. So if we want to have a sense of almost like taking a step back, being more detached and noticing, allowing the flow in and then allowing the flow out. So it's like we could see both happening. So it's not like we allow the flow in and then we turn away and go, okay, put it there, and then not letting the flow. So just have that sense you're observing both happening. Flow in, flow to wherever you want it to go. Flow in, flow to, and notice that when it flows out, it can be flowing to other people. It could be flowing to other services, other people who are offering things. And notice that as it flows through people, it's like it's giving something to everybody. It's lifting everybody, or it's flowing to everybody. It's like this whole, I don't know, like generosity or abundance or liveliness, like what's the word? Like life in some way, like supporting life for all. Louise, you felt clearing around the root, and then I was getting goosebumps around sabotage. Oh, okay, so it's relevant. Okay, great. Yeah. Just keep breathing with that. There's something there that's really unlocking, untangling, and I think it feels really relevant for because I think for a lot of us we have this belief, oh, I can't be spiritual and have money. Very common belief. And it feels like when we see it in this way, where there's this generosity and lots of people are benefiting from the flow that's coming through each of us, it feels like it becomes easier to say, oh, actually, hold on. It is spiritual. It is, everybody is benefiting. It feels easier for us to maybe believe that both can coexist, that they're not mutually exclusive. All right, and if there are any vows, like from past lives as nuns or monks or priests or whatever, where there have been vows to say no to money, just acknowledge those vows. Past tense is coming in again, around helping to release any of those vows that are not relevant for this lifetime. I mean, it might be relevant for this time, but you get to choose. You don't have to just inherit it if you like. You get to choose whether you want that vow of poverty. And just check in with yourself and go, is it relevant for me? And if not, then just go, okay, I release those old vows. They were relevant for then, and I honour them. And for now, there's something different. Okay, and there's lots of spiky things releasing from the head area, like suffering or martyrdom or like saintliness in one's poverty or something, like all that religious stuff. It's releasing. And then it looks like we're reorientating our vision to seeing how it can benefit everybody. And how there's just a flow, it's a life force, it's an energy. Okay, how's everyone doing? My computer's gone off, I'll just get it back on again. Make sure I'm getting everything. Okay. Right. That essence that came in. Lime seems to be helping you, Beatrice. Yes, it does. That is a zest for life. Feels good. And actually, yeah, again, mentioning it, it looks like it's helping it to come in for everybody. That's sort of that funness about life. Yeah. And that essence that came in earlier on, that's there, and it looks like it's supporting. And you can keep using it over the next however long you want, as long as it feels relevant. Yeah. Okay. So just have the sense, okay, that this is done, that you have changed your relationship with money, that money is flowing in. You can see it flowing in, and you can see it flowing to wherever you want it to. Maybe it pools around you for a while, and then it flows, but just have that sense of flow with it. And just have the sense that more doors are opening up that allow that flow to come in. Now I wanted to, let me just take a drink. The energy is just shifting a little bit now. I wanted to, oh, hi Hannah. Yeah, purify. Yeah. All right, so purify is cleansing. And it feels like it's really softening, and it feels like it's really lightening everything. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so Hannah, if you want to just feel that, it feels like it's just kind of giving you like a cocoon or a safe space or a place where you are okay to be you. It feels very loving and very kind and very, very much there for you. It feels really nice for you. It's like there's a big transition or something going on, and it's just really supporting with that. And money is part of that. So yeah, it feels good. It feels nice. Yeah, and just let that ground and come in. There's something kind of releasing all down the right, and especially around the right hip area. Yeah. Okay, so just let that sit and just let that be coming in. And all those other energies, I don't know, I didn't see your name pop up when you joined, so I don't know what stage you got here at. But it feels like all the energies that were coming in earlier on are kind of supporting. Yeah. Okay. So I wanted to mention something about, there's a girl called Jessie Reimers. She's Australian. She has Asperger's, so she's autistic. She had really poor health, and I think she tried all sorts of things to help herself, and nothing really helped very much until she discovered the doTERRA oils. And they completely changed her life. They really made such a massive difference to her that she was just sharing them left, right and centre because she was so inspired by them, because they made such a difference to her. And then she was sharing them so much that, at a business level with doTERRA, that, and receiving the support of doTERRA to do that, that within a year she was making something like 6 figures through helping people. And now that was just a couple of years ago, and now she's helping thousands of people all around the world who are so inspired by her story. And so I just want to mention that if you love the oils, and if you or feel inspired to share them with other people so that they can help other people, there is that opportunity to increase your income through doing that. And doTERRA have a really good support structure. They have a really good ethic. They're all about supporting, and everybody supports everybody else. And there's something quite special about it. So I just wanted to let you know that opportunity is there. And if you did want to, if you're not in doTERRA already, and if you want to join, either just to get the oils, you don't need to share them at all, you can just use them for yourself. But if you did want to share them or bring them into your practice or share them with your family or go further, then I can help you to do that if that's what you want to do. So just to let you know, that option is there. And I also wanted to mention that, well, this doesn't have to do directly with money, but I wanted to mention as well that if you first of all with the oils, that if you join, if you decide you'd like to get some, then I give you a complimentary session, 1-to-1 with that, which can help you to get to know, and some big things can shift with that. And then also, if you don't want to use the oils, but you like the energy healing, and you like the sense of connecting with your higher self, with different guides, different helpers, if you have that sense that you have knowledge and awareness on lots more levels than just your human level, then you're welcome to join the healing space, which is where I share weekly channel sessions and essences, and it's really aimed at helping people to tune into their own knowledge, their own awareness, and bring that through, to tap into the resources that they have within them, and to ground them, to bring them here onto earth in whatever way they want to do that, whether it's through just living their life or through their work or any way. So yes, if you want to join the healing space, I'll put the link to it. I think people have been really getting value out of it, which I've been getting value out of it. So yeah, so that is there. So I just wanted to know that was there as an option as well, because I know we're coming to the end of our calls for now. So so I just wanted you to know that there are ways that you can still move forward with this, either with the oils and energy, or with just the energy. So those are theirs. Carol, I recommend the healing space. Oh, thanks, Carol. I'm so glad. Yeah. Eileen, you're already getting so much from the healing space in a short time. So, brilliant. I'm so glad, Eileen. No, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that everybody's getting a lot from it. And as I say, I'm getting a lot from it as well. You know, even things like, you know, using the essences. You know, you can just use the essences through the day, or you can tap using the essences. And I don't know, there's just so much in the sessions. You know, each time new things come in. I don't know. It's just I find it quite amazing the way it's been set up. You know, and I'm just reading the energy. So this is between, you know, all of us and the higher dimensions, and yeah, it's amazing. Thanks, Beatrice. Great, Carol and Eileen. Yeah. So how is everybody doing? Do you want to just take a moment and just kind of let the whole piece about the money, so what we've been talking about today, just let that be there and let it settle. Have the sense that you have already Louise, you highly recommend the healing space. Thank you, I'm so glad. Thank you. And Louise, lovely to be part of this community. Oh, I'm so glad as well, Ruth. It's lovely to have you here and everybody here. And Louise, thank you, Jeannie, you're incredible. Oh, thank you. It's a privilege. It's a privilege. Thank you, and you guys. It wouldn't be anything without you guys. So I'm so glad that you guys are all here. And Mum, thank you for all the hearts. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So if you want to have that sense that you are, and thank you for the more hearts and the thumbs up. So if you want to have the sense that you have already set up something new for yourself in relation to money, and let it be really solid, just go, yeah, this is here. This is here. And imagine that you're looking back at where you were, sort of 45 minutes ago, where you were, and go, that was then, and bless it and be grateful for it. And have the sense of how you move forward. So it's like if you've been through an experience, even something very simple, a car ride, and you were in it, and then it finished, and you got out, and you're in the next space. So that sense of just having moved into a different experience. All right, okay, so it feels like it's all grounding now. Yeah, okay. So, it all just feels, it's just, okay, that's it. So, yeah, if anybody wants to say anything, just, you know, say it in the comments below, or, you know, and I'll get back to you. And of course, I'm still here, you know, we'll be doing more. So thank you for all of this, and yeah, have a great weekend, and I'll be in touch again soon. So yeah, and I think there might be some people on, and certainly there'll be people watching the replay, and say thank you very much to all of you guys, and anybody who's here who hasn't commented, who hasn't seen us here. Yeah, and to everybody else. Again, there's that sense, it doesn't matter whether you're joining now or whether you're joining in the replay, it's still all part of the same space, and time is relevant, and that you're all part of it, so thank you. All right, okay, well, I will talk to you again soon, and yeah, have fun. Enjoy yourself, see you then, bye.